rebuilding Jamaica is the focus for the Jamaican government. Step by step, stage by stage. Remember, we covered this right during Hurricane Melissa. A lot of you disbelieve we. A lot of you say, boy, it not gonna happen, and all of these things, right? Now, the Prime Minister has put out a bulletin on his Instagram page, right, pertaining to Black River, St. Elizabeth. And when I look at this, I see right through the whole strategy, the whole plan. And I don't want to get me wrong. I am not against building infrastructure and build resilience infrastructure and modern infrastructure. I'm not against it. What I'm against is if these rebuilding does not benefit the people of Jamaica. I'm against that. If the people of Jamaica cannot have the opportunity to be a part of this new brand Jamaica, we have a problem. That's what I'm against. Now, recently, the Prime Minister put out a bulletin regarding to the rebuild of St. Elizabeth. And here we go. Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Black River will be rebuilt, but we must confront the realistic of today. The town was designed centuries ago, long before climate change. I'm wanting to listen carefully, Him said the town was designed long ago, centuries ago, before climate change. As far as what me understand, climate has been changing for decades. If we go back and read up, for decades, climate has been changing, right? But he's right that it was built centuries ago, because the buildings that are in Black River are buildings for decades ago, right? So that means they're not strong enough. And we see during Hurricane Melissa as a Category 5 hurricane. All right. Modern traffic, I can read it back over. The town was designed centuries ago, long before climate change, modern traffic, and stronger hurricanes. Want to hear me just say? All right. The town was designed centuries ago, long before climate change and modern traffic and stronger hurricanes were factors. So basically what the Prime Minister says is this: the hurricane them are going to get stronger and stronger. So because the hurricane them are get stronger and stronger, and they're going to get stronger and stronger, we have to do something that is different, right? And it won't affect the town that much. Okay. All right. I could continue. If Black River were being built now, it would not be placed in the same location. Listen good. If Black River were being built now, that means currently, right? It would not be placed in the same location. So that simply means the Black River, what we know, where it did there, right? All of them buildings there, the market and everything, all of that is going to be moved to somewhere else. So when me look at this, right, I just pause from reading more. When me look at this, right? And listen to what the Prime Minister said. And I observe the sponsors for the rebuild of Jamaica. Spots have been paid for. One thing say, during Hurricane Melissa, remember now, and not just Jamaica alone get hit, wicked enough. But at Jamaica alone, they broadcast. At Jamaica alone, all of the funding I come to. All of them Caribbean countries, all of them big top corporations abroad and all of these things, artists and everybody at Jamaica, them a focus. Pan. Una hear me I say? I hope una they watch during the whole movement, of giving back, right? I hope una they watch it. All of the big top corporation them come in. The big funding come in. That was to secure their spot. Let me tell you what gonna happen. When they move Black River town to wherever they're gonna put it, right? What's gonna happen? All of that beachfront, because remember, all of that beachfront, there's a beachfront, right? Remember, so you have the Black River Safari, where you're gonna see the crocodile and get the boat ride and all of that stuff. And you get to see the small little baby crocodile them and the eggs them and all of that stuff, right? That's still gonna be in place because that's a tourist attraction. So what gonna embrace that tourist attraction? More hotels. Watch this. YS Falls is just right up the road from Black River Safari. The far. You just right up the road from it. Instead of people have to drive from Montego Bay, from Negril, from Ocherius, and all over the walks of life, why not bring them closer to these places? Appleton Estate is a big tourist. For all who don't know, it's a big tourist attraction. Me can tell you, I've been there. I take tourists there, right? So me know. You understand? All of these things have to have a support, a stronger support. So you say all of the beachfront, all of the buildings were lit down, them are going to get scraped down, clean up, right? It's not about the traffic. It's not about the safety. It's about the beachfront that is needed for the investors to come in play. Now, can it be good for Jamaica? Yes. Yes. If the government actually played it in the best interest of the people, it can be good. That means more jobs. So that means more home have more stabilities financially. You understand? If people actually want to go work, because they have some lazy ass people in and them decide say, no matter what, they don't want to go work. Another thing is, if the government, as we said, them play it good, if the government makes sure that things are put in place so the Jamaican people are not being underpaid, are not being treated badly. You understand? If there's a union created to support the people, and not just some little union where they say, boy, yo, so we are calling them and we not get them and we not get no results done. No. We need effective union for the people. Where we support the people. Back the people. Because we have seen too much. I have worked in hotel, right? Down in Negril, Rio, the club. I have worked there before. You understand? Been out on the party boat and all of these things before. So I know the rodeo. The things that I have seen when it comes to being a worker, right? And the treatment are not normal. Me now say me get it. Because I want thing me not take bullshit. You understand? And Marco, that is my manager, but then me I make sure call him name when you can go ask him. We not take bullshit. You see me? So if the Prime Minister and the team for really work in the best interest of the people with this, it can be magnificent. If the people can have ways to invest in things like these, it would be magnificent. Right? Now, make we continue. That is why, this is the Prime Minister again, Prime Minister Andrew Holness. That is why I direct the Urban Development Corporation to explore option for developing a new safe town and more inland close to Black River to support further growth and resilience. Listen good. The Prime Minister Andrew Holness, continues, right? That is why I direct the Urban Development Corporation to explore options for developing a new safe town, more inland, close to Black River to support further growth and resilience. All right. So that's what I'm telling you, right? A while ago, when I just break it down to you, right? So basically, the Prime Minister I got remove it and carry it. The town, him I got push it, but it I got be close to Black River still. So in other words, the tourists them, we are going to come in, we are going to be at those beachfront hotels, can be able to have access to the town easily, right? And, you know, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying are good enough, right? The town are going to be more safer. That means the smart technologies are going to be in. The cameras, all of these things, right? That means you run a red light, picture taken, and your license plate. You understand what I mean? Easily find you, right? Everything are going to be smart about this town, this new development. It are going to be not like the present infrastructures within Jamaica. It are going to be different. It are going to be different. You understand? And if you notice, right, when stated, right, when him say close to Black River to support the future growth, right, and resilience. What the future growth? The hotels at the beachfront. That is it. Remember, I've been telling you guys this before. Way before him put out this post. A lot of backlash me. I said, if ease off on a Prime Minister, I'm not bashing a Prime Minister. I just state the facts of what's coming and what's going to happen. I not say me against what's going to happen. What I am against, and I will repeat again, is if this development is not in the best interest of the Jamaican people, if the Jamaican people are not benefiting from this development, then pack it up, shabam, go. Simple. Because Jamaica is for Jamaicans. And Jamaicans make Jamaica what it is. No matter how much tourists you bring in, no matter how much investors you bring in, they cannot bring or showcase the real culture of Jamaica. They can't. They could have tried. They could have tried so hard to speak the patois, to act like us. They cannot. Because Jamaican is original. We not have to do too much. Yes, we hype and we bossy. We flashy and all of them something. But we not have to do too much. In a reality. The hype and bossy and flashy are with that. Long time. A part of our culture. Long time that can't come out. Anywhere we go in the world, a person can say, yes, I'm a Jamaican. Yes, she a Jamaican. A lie? And a lie. That's facts. You understand? So if it's not in the best interest of the people, then in a sense. Now watch this now. Our focus, Andrew Holness again, our focus is on building smarter. Our focus is on building smarter and Oh God. Mm. All right. Our focus is on building smarter and preparing Jamaica for what lies ahead. What is it that lies ahead? Really and truly. What is it that lies ahead? Hmm? You see, the Prime Minister, the opposition leader, they all know that they have been controlled. They all know things before it happened because they're getting these memos. You understand? They're getting these memos. If a hurricane is going to hit Jamaica, they're going to know way before we as the people know. They're going to know. You understand? If a war is coming to Jamaica, they're going to know before we as the people know. Everything they're going to know. Right? Again, I like development. I love development. Because in a reality, we ourselves are taking time developing. Remember, we are come from Bodos. A lie? We are come from Zinkos. A lie? Hmm? We take our time and moving up to plywood. Then we move from plywood, we're gonna concrete. The world outside of Jamaica, right? They do the same. Board. 3/4 America is board house. You have concrete house. Then they move to container house. Don't you realize that Jamaica moving in the same stage? Now you have container house in Jamaica and trailer houses in Jamaica. You notice that? Because Jamaica have to follow in line. What we don't realize is that the corporation or the bigger countries is pushing Jamaica to be the main key factor of the Caribbean or the head of the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. Jamaica, as much as you see Trinidad might make deals and then go upon the blacklist or whatever, don't watch that. Don't watch that. Check the investment that are being invested. Go and check the investment that are being invested and see which Caribbean countries are benefiting more from these big countries and corporations. Just go and check it. Me like it. And I see where Prime Minister Andrew Holness is best for the country. A lot of people might differ. But I see where he's best for the country. But is he working 100% in the best interest of the people? I would say he's working 60% in the best interest of the people. 60%. 40% is not. Is not. Where I see the development is going on right across and St. Thomas on the next. The reason why on never come before St. Elizabeth is the main factor that Uno is a set of people where them can't mess with like that. Them can't be blunt like that. Them have to come up with plans how to actually deal with St. Thomas. So they're dealing with it step by step, stage by stage. First, they give you the urban center. First thing first, right? Then while them are giving you that, them giving a road, right? St. Thomas never see before. Good. Good sign. Amaranth Bay. Good. Now they're working on to give back a wharf that St. Thomas they have before, right? Then they're gonna work on giving a massive stadium. Massive stadium, right? All right. So Uno is next, but they have to deal with it step by step and work their way in. They can't come out as blunt as they do with St. Elizabeth when it comes to St. Thomas. They can't. And that's a fact. Uno just look. They tried that before with St. Thomas a couple of years ago. It didn't work. Because St. Thomas people, as much as they've been written off the map, they are independent set of people. They're not dependent on politicians. Me can tell you that. If on a year Stam and them something to go on about, and people always blow down, and 1 and 2 people a year come out and cry and say, oh, government, I don't. Mass majority of St. Thomas are going to start rebuild. Them now wait for nobody. They must start clean up. They now wait for nobody. Me can tell you that. You understand? So, they have to find ways and means to work into St. Thomas carefully. You see me? So, people, again, this video is not to criticize what the Prime Minister is doing. No way, shape, or form. This video is not to stir up any form of violence or protest. No. This video is to just approve what I was saying to come is being in reality. It's been brought out now, right? Or it has exposed, as some people would have said. So the Prime Minister have confirmed what I've been telling you guys before.